and how to respond to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They were not like us. They know the philosophy of love, sincerity and loyalty. They said, Wallahu wa Rasuluhu alam.
Subhanallah.
They did not say either Wallahu alam and also did not say, yes, we know about this. Although some of them, they knew this is the day of birth of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even then, they said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are the sources of knowledge, and you know very well what is the reason of this question.
Subhanallah.
Now it refers that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given him the knowledge of absentia, which is called in Urdu il-Baghair, and it was a delegated knowledge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Quran itself specifies the characteristics, feature of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, saying, Ya ayyuhan Nabi, Ya ayyuhan Nabi, Ya ayyuhan Nabi. Thousands of times you will read this. And what's the meaning of Nabi? In Arabic, Naba'a yambau, Naban means the thing which is out of sight, which cannot be seen, the thing which cannot be identified, the thing to which you cannot approach directly, or you cannot conceive directly from your eyesight or sight. That is called Naba in Arabic. And Naba, while you translate into the term of Naba, Yambo, Naban, the term of Nabi comes out, which itself explanatory that the personality which knows about the things which are occurring or happening in absence from your outside the things which comes in the circle of your eyes, happening cannot be negated. The things which are happening outside the circle of your imagination, but known to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is called Nabi. And that's why Quran says, Ya ayyuhan Nabi, inna arsalnaka shahidan wa mubashiran wa nazira wa da'iyan ila Allah. Now, what is the relevance in this ayah between Nabi and Shahid? This is again a big basic question of Ahl Sunnah. I want to remove some basic doubts. That's why I'm here. They say Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the personality who is authority to be witness for our activities or action. Now I ask you a question. Nabuwah or prophecy is for the time of that era or is still going on? Come on, tell me. It's going on. Because Nabi Kareem Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, La Nabiyya ba'di.
Subhanallah.
La Nabiyya ba'di. So I am the absolute authority. I am the one who has been given authority on the earth, legitimate authority, who would be explaining Quran, who would be telling you about Allah, and who would be telling you about right and wrong. Even I am the authority. If I accept your astaghfar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would accept your astaghfar. This is reference of Quran. Walau annahum. Where there is combination of wa and law. Both of these are known to explain the further intelligence of the theme of upcoming event. And that is what, when people come to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam and say, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, forgive me, I did this. Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are hadiths in Bukhari and Muslim, Tirmidhi, Nisa'i and Abi Dawud and Muttafaqan alayh. They say, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we committed this sin. Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yeah, you are forgiven. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your assurance because your authority and witness to their actions and activities. Now coming back to the point, Nabuwah is forever. Nabi was not for the time being, or his character was not only for his life. Still, his character is alive. Still, his personality is alive. Still, he is alive for us. Alhamdulillah.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
He is alive.
Beshak.
And someone says, Na'udhu billahi min zalik. No. He died. Another hadith of Muslim and Tirmizi, let me mention here. إنما حرم الله على الأرض أن تأكل أجسام الأنبياء.
Subhanallah.
And Anbiya is not a singular reference for a Nabi, Isa or Musa or Shis or Idris. It includes all of Anbiya, in which Sarkar Madina Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam appears like a moon. And while there was a question from Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Ya Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, how can we see you when you depart from here? That's why we should not use the term of death or dead. Ahl Sunnah must pay respect, because this is our assert. We have forgiven the assert of respect for Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's why we are roaming around and losing our character, and we haven't seen our destination. And what should we say? The term of departure.
Subhanallah.
Departure of what? From one place to another. And still he is there while Musa prays inside the grave. Why not Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is alive? And the term of shahid doesn't refer to a dead body, because a dead body cannot be shahid on the activities or actions of the people who are sitting here in Lisbon and praying and saying salam. Because Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala has given me this power. Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala has given me this power and authority and legitimate promise that once, O my companion, when I lead the prayer, I see the forward, and the same I see the backward. Who can challenge this hadith? Now, what is shahid? What is the relevance between these? Nabi and shahid. It means that a person, an individual, lives in between two poles. One pole is here. That is naba ayyam wa unaban, because he sees whatever Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala is showing him. And here is Allah's beloved Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who is alive and seeing your actions and activities, your love and hatred and munafiqat or hypocrisy. Whatever you do, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would become a witness to your action, that if you love him, then you will recognize him in grave.
Subhanallah.
Because Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would come in grave. Just after monotheism, after Tawheed, another question would be about his personality. Why you don't love him here? How will you recognize him in grave? Just you negate this. He is not shown. Okay. If you don't believe it, okay. We don't care. If you believe it, then you will have to have. And how would you recognize? For example, if I say, I love my father. I love my father, but I would love him with proper limit and scale. Is it possible? Is it possible? Someone can do it because he is superficial. He may be superficial. He may not be human being. He may be angel, or maybe God, not will be goddess. So he'll be having the emotions like Sanam. But while there is emotion, if you cannot control emotions regarding your son and daughter, how can you control emotions when there is Mubarak's Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, whose respect and reference can be quoted from Tariq, the history of Islam. Hazrat Khalid bin Walid radiyallahu ta'ala anhu
Subhanallah.
is coming out when given responsibility to participate in the holy war. Hazrat Khalid bin Walid radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is participating.